Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Our colleague Phoenix here, and welcome to episode number 6 of my Generation Zero pistol-only Let's Play series. We are heading over to the airfield to start our flying blind mission, and hopefully we can get ourselves a Magnus out of it that is worth having. And we'll be able to fight tanks and stuff a lot easier. Now, of course, if we get the Magnus and stuff, we may take on the tanks that are down here at the airfield along with the harvesters. Give them a go and see if we can survive. Of course, that's always the objective in a game like this, is to try and not die constantly, if I can help it, and to blow some machines up. So we're going to see how we go with doing that. There's going to be, not only do we have the tanks and the harvester to deal with, you've also got a decent amount of hunters that spawn on the airfield and a decent amount of runners that spawn on the airfield. Now, the runners aren't so much of an issue. They can be. But in terms of, like, we can definitely put out enough damage to kill them, usually without issue. It's more the runners that worry me. What did I put the Magnus on? I put it all the way on 8. That's right. I put it all the way on 8. What have we got? We got a decent-ish amount of ammo. Not really. It's okay. For the Magnus, we've got an okay-ish amount. Locate the underground hangar at the airfield, which will be... Gotta be careful here, but there'll be a drop down here. Oh. There we go. Oh my god, I still took fall damage. Come on, man. Alright. Now there'll be stuff spawned in here. You can see there's some ticks and stuff in here. We've got to locate the weapon storage. Yeah, there'll be some runners too, is what I was thinking. And there is. That's a C4 tick. You don't want to mess with those ones. You don't want to be getting close to them, at least, anyway. Oh. Move yourself around to the edge here so we can get a bit closer before we take shots on this guy. Perfect. I might turn the gamma off, because it's going to blow the light out even more. You guys and girls, so I'd rather not blow the light out too terribly much. It's already blown out for me as it is. Wolf A432 became... Oh yeah, just a prototype hunter. Nothing special there. Alright, what do we got? We got a few runners here, let's see. So hard to see with the smoke puffing out of the end of the gun. There's one down there as well. Oh, yep. Let's see if we can get close enough to take him out. Okay, they're going to come for me, which is probably better, honestly. Let them come to me. There we go. Probably better to be slightly more aggressive with them, to be honest. Instead of sneaking around waiting for them. Alright, here we go. Alright, we need to locate the power control room to restore the power. Easy. Watch the C4 ticks, they're deadly. Another one. One there, good. Couple runners on the other side of this. And down here we go. Take out the Phoenix one first, because he can blast me with a rocket. Wow, way to whiff it. Me. Search the room for clues regarding the power failures.
Hello? Okay, this is Andreas Sjögren. I've locked myself inside the power control room. These bastards are up to something. I saw some of those small spidery things attach themselves to the generators, and the lights flickered. I went into the logs, and they are trying to reroute the power. I've been pretty good so far, but I don't know how long it will last. Jesus. If I die, please tell Anita that I still love her. Oh, Jesus, they're at the door.
Poor bastard. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? Please tell Anita that I still love her. Where are you? I hear you. Freaking goddamn runner. One down there. I can't... Doesn't matter. I was gonna try and kill them, but I can't even get to them. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go. Entered combat. Doesn't even know where I am, but I've entered combat. Yeah, okay. Whatever, game. Wait a minute. Oh, I need to turn it back on from here. Silly me. It's okay, we'll do this. There we go. That makes sense. Now we can actually... We have light inside this bunker. This way. Enter the weapon storage. I mean, you're just expecting that I remember where it is, aren't you, game? I don't remember where it was. I'm gonna kill these guys up here, though. Just because I can. No real reason other than that. I get more pistol ammo out of them than what I spend to kill them, so that's always nice as well. Enter the weapon storage. If I do this and then do this again, will it give me a marker to show me where the weapon storage was again? Oh, it's over here. Don't worry. Okay. Put this on. Few bodies in here. Stuck. Find out what happened with the soldiers. Supply room key. A key has a label with supply room on it. Nice. Ah! Not cool. Don't do that. Let's also check these out too while we're here. We're almost at our weight capacity. We're going to go overweight by picking up the guns that are in here. Especially when one of them's a rocket launcher. Told you we'd end up encumbered. Oh, I got 1 skill point gained. Hang on. That's very good, because we can get our first point in carry capacity. Now we are not encumbered anymore. What weight are we at? We can do 80. Then the next one takes us to 96. Alright, we should be fine then. Shotgun choke that we can't use. That's another thing too, like there's going to be so many attachments I'm going to find that I can just dump. Like we just scrap. I'm not going to have to worry about the excess weight from them. Look, I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about a storage box being full from weaponry, because we're just not going to have that many things to worry about weaponry-wise. That'd have been nice. Alright, that's... It says 2 out of 2 weapons, but where is this... maybe the Magnus just doesn't exist in this bunker. I think I've been lied to. Honestly, I think I've been lied to. I don't think there's any Magnus in this goddamn bunker. Now, where was it? It was like here-ish, wasn't it? Now, there is... Oh, no, because the downstairs just went to that locked door. No, there was a downstairs to this place. And it went to a door that I couldn't open because the power wasn't on. But where was that? This goes to the bunkhouse. Yeah, there was a set of stairs. This one. It's down here, wasn't it? I'm just trying to see if there's actually a Magnus under here. Oh, here we go, maybe. Oh, maybe. Multiple level. It's got to be over this direction, if those coordinates are correct. Can't go that way. We can't go any further to the left here. Aw, man. Just wanted to get a better Magnus, my dude. Like, I know where one is probably guaranteed based on its coordinates, but it's all the way over here. That's a bloody long way to go for the chance of there being one there. Okay, so I'm going to do something that I think is completely batshit insane to attempt, but we're going to do it anyway. We are going to try and go to the FOA2 building and try and get the special 44 Magnus from there, which is minus 2383. And then minus 3432. 3432. Right here, pretty much. This is going to be ridiculous. By the way, we're also into combat because, as you can hear, there's lynxes and stuff fighting up top. And for some reason, the game's bugged in that manner that, you know, if you fight things like that, they seem to... Well, even if you don't, if you're near things like that, you automatically get put into combat. At least for a short period of time. What we should do, actually... Do we have a workbench one at this bunker? No, we have storage, though, so we probably should put a few things away before we make this trip, so we're not completely weighed down. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. We can just put the guns in here that we're not going to use for now. That'll free up some space, along with the ammo that we can't use. We've got a lot of dual-purpose rounds on us as well. 50 BMG, yep. Nope. That. Now, this is going to be incredibly risky to try and pull this off. It's going to be pretty sketch, but it's probably our best opportunity is to go up. We got to go up through Boo, across the marshlands, and up there. So, it's going to get funky. But we're going to attempt it anyway. Because freaking insane. As you can hear the lynxes in the distance. That's the lynxes driving around, making their horrible noises that they make. What was that? Shotgun choke. Uh, 44 ammo is very good though. So yeah, there's also a handgun scope in the same spot. So we're basically going from a derelict 44 Magnus to from a 1 crown to a 5 crown and with a scope. All in one go. Can you stop? Ow. Shit. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Lucky these lynxes aren't the strongest things in the world. It's just you can get overwhelmed when there's a lot of them. That's the only thing about them. This is gonna be a hell of a run to try and make. We're gonna have to try and avoid all these things. Like you can see there's a harvester out there. That wouldn't be too hard to take out in all honesty. It's more the wolves and stuff could become a bit of a problem. If we're not careful. What have we got? We got plenty of standards. Yeah, we'll be okay. And I think we've got 9 advanced if we need it. It's the hunters and the runners actually probably the biggest worry because they'll just chase us and chase us and chase us and chase us. I'm gonna have to take the bridge, aren't I? It's not gonna let me get across without going on the bridge. Maybe we can. Just right here, yep. We should grab the safe house as we come through here as well, which will be in the church. It's actually a decent safe house to spawn at, because this stuff all respawns every 4 hours or whatever. And you can get a fair amount of ammo and stuff from around here as well, which is super handy. I can hear some lynxes shooting some missiles off. Like, since the landfall update, you're always, like, you're hearing constant shooting pretty much everywhere. Just popping off in the distance. Things fighting everything. Like I said, as you can see, there's plenty of stuff around this gun. And I entered combat again, even though I'm nowhere near anybody. And then I immediately escaped combat. Oh, okay. I am in combat now. Interesting. Cool. Oh, thank you, Lynx. Cool. Come on, come fight me, dick. Alright, I've got to push them because otherwise they'll just keep missiling me. Ow! He's so accurate. Ah! This guy is one of them. Oh, no. Dickhead. This one is the worst. Okay. Thanks, game. I needed to be reminded that this is going to be not impossible, but really, really hard to pull off. Considering I can't even just get through Boo without getting shot at by 5 or 6 lynxes. Of course, I could have definitely avoided combat to a degree with them, but to be honest, taking them out's better, because we're going to have to try and run across that field, and we don't want them chasing us either. That is not something we want to have to deal with either. So yeah, all these bodies will respawn loot as well. So, you know, you can just go around and grab the loot from all these guys. It works out pretty well. It's at the end here. We want this boy. Boom, store some resources. Go and scrap that straight up. Don't have anything. We need to work on getting the schematics for those as well. I've got to remember to do that to try and grab the schematics. Now, the advanced one's way up there. The standard's probably one we should try and get decently, like, not without taking too long. Probably drop half these, drop half those. That sounds like it's being shot at me. I don't think it is, but it sounds like it. I don't know whether I wanted to give up that much hollow point ammo. We've got a fair amount of hollow point ammo now, though, which is fantastic. Do that. We'll sort all this stuff later. Like, I'll scrap it all later. I'm not gonna sit here and dick around too much. We gotta still try and make it all the way up through the marshlands. Oh, yeah, here goes more. Out this door. There'll probably be more bodies around here as well. Now, somehow we've got to get through here. Up the guts. You can hear the shots going off from the runners and stuff. This is going to be pretty awkward. How am I doing? This is going to make it difficult. Sounds... That's Lynxes shooting their rockets. There's more over to my right as well. Looks like they took down a tank or a harvester or something as well. We've got more out to our right that are fighting a harvester. Is that a Phoenix level harvester? It looks like it is, actually. Oh, man, this run's going to be a challenge. I hear a tank. Off in the distance as well. It's also another place that's close to the church that you can just loot. It gives you a decent amount of stuff every 4 hours because of the bodies and everything that are around here. So you can have a look. Query all that for yourselves, obviously, but you can get a fair idea of what you're going to get just from watching me loot it. Ah, fuck it. What the hell was that? Another skill we want was probably the one that stops us from getting knocked over by those guys as easily as well. That might be a good skill to try and grab if you can as well. You can see the wolves going out there. To be honest, it's probably the best. The harvester and the wolves are probably the two best big machines to try and take down if you're trying to do this challenge. The tanks obviously just tank a lot of shots. Where there's two wolves out there shooting a harvester. There's a lot of loot to be had. I don't think I could survive it though. Not with that much going on. With this tank that's going to be in our goddamn way too. He's in a really inopportune spot. I actually think he's... I actually think they might go over and fight the wolves, honestly. And we're already up to 62 weight. We were down to 45 and we've looted, you know, for 2 or 3 minutes and we're already up to shit. What sees me? Oh, this guy. See, I'm not super worried about the tank knowing. He'll shoot me for a little bit, but then I'll be able to outrun him. The runners and the hunters will be the bigger problem. Hunters probably the most. Runners will be a really annoying thing, but they won't be too bad. Hello? Oh my god. It's not working out in my favour. Stop shooting at me, please. Fight me. Oh, you big jerk. Pussy runner. Great, there's a tank out in front of me somewhere. Runner over there, he didn't happen to spot me. Tank right there. Not even out of the farmlands yet. We still got to cover a decent bit of the marshlands. Something there too. A harvester or something, I think I hear. Yep. It's a harvester. Oh shit, there's a Phoenix tank there as well. There's a harvester there. Holy shit. There's another tank there. 3 tanks here and a harvester. Go. Whoa! Don't get spotted. Because the harvester will spawn hunters and that'll be even more of a problem. Garden bunker. Kill machines in the marshlands region to get a complete bunker entry code. I think doing this is probably the smart play. And normally I would edit this out, but I think it's because I'm using a pistol makes it a bit more interesting, and there's that risk factor obviously. If I'm using any normal gun, this run is just like a bit of action, but the survivability chances are way higher. You can hear some lynxes shooting off their pistols or shooting off their guns in the distance. Their pistols in the distance, they're up there. Don't know what they're fighting. Probably runners or hunters. I mean, they try to take on tanks and, like, they don't do too badly, honestly. They get them down pretty low if they're not able to kill them, which just makes, like, coming along and cleaning them up that much easier as well. I think this is the logging camp. Safe house here. Yep. It's a decent little safe house to have if you want some action. As you can hear, you can get a good bit of action around this area. Submachine gun compensator. I'm finding some decent attachments for stuff, which will be then decently ground up into materials for me to use. I mean, when you limit yourself to only 3 pistols, because I don't have the DLC, so 3 pistols comparatively to all the guns in the game. That leaves a hell of a lot of attachments that you can scrap. To be honest, I actually should have less of a problem with having titanium in this game than what I do in my main save. Just because I'll be able to get titanium from breaking down a lot of the guns as well and the attachments. The base defense missions on easy going to be a little bit more awkward with pistol, but hopefully not too terrible. How far are we away? We're almost there. We are almost there to our 44 Magnus 5 Crown Glory. Nomura Artillery Base. Now, there's a big wide open area here as well. It's like a big arena, but I think the Magnus is in one of these buildings just in here. So we don't actually have to enter that big arena if we don't want to. Also going to loot whatever's outside as well. And then the good thing is we can just teleport our ass back across the map to where we were. And we have a safe house unlocked up here for later on. So it works out nice. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we got here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Is that it for in this building? Yep, looks like it. Nothing hidden in there. Sometimes the weapon boxes can be stuck behind the drawers there, so keep an eye out for that. Sometimes easy to miss. So it should be in this building here. Sitting on a shelf. Oh, it's probably on this side. Why do you have to pick the lock when one of the sides is open? What? That's a Magnus, but that's not the Magnus I was promised. Supposedly sitting on a ah, here we go. Yes, 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 yes. There's supposed to be a scope as well. I think it said. Alright, so this should be 5 crown. Fuck yeah, dude. There we go. Oh, look at that baby. Hell yeah. Oh, yep, we do have a handgun scope as well. This is fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. 5 crown handgun scope. Maybe we put a compensator on it. Oh, delightful. Very, very good. Now we got this baby. Look at that. Woo! You ready to smash everything up. We are encumbered. Let's drop that. It might be nice to hold on to that. I don't know. Let's get rid of this. What's really hampering us? Probably those. A little bit. We just need to get under. There we go. Now we can sprint. And you'll see if you go through these big double doors, there's all this going on in here. Pretty scary, right? Like, just get these weird heebie-jeebie feelings from it. So yeah, we got a safe house here, which means when we want to go to the bunker over here, it'll be really easy. Very good, very good. Now, let's have a look what our missions are. So basically, we're just finding all the warboards. And then we've got the refueling missions. Appears that the home guard and the farmlands observe some enemies returning to and from an unknown location. That's this one here. So we could do this, the bunker real quick. Just because That's Marden. Where is Marden bunker? Oh, that's Forest. That's over here. That's for this one. Did we get the bunker in the farmlands? I don't think we did we? No. So I guess we could do Scarven. We gotta find some enemies to shoot though to get them to drop a barcode for us anyway. But now that we've got this beautiful gun, we should be able to do some damage. And I do know you can get some 44 round schematics from down here. You're down here, I think, somewhere. So it might be something we're also going to have to do as well. Alright. Let's continue on our journey. Ooh, can we do it without taking full damage? Yes. If we're very careful, we can. Alright, now there's a nice bit of loot over that way at the like a little military area there. We'll go straight to... Oh, we need to kill things. I wonder if lynxes count. Whether they'll drop the barcodes for us. I imagine they would. I think this is also its own separate military bunker, this one here. This just has a bunch of rooms with loot in it. Which is no point us doing right now because we won't be able to carry any of it. But it's good to know that it's here. We can come back and loot this later. I'm surprised we haven't just come across some enemies. Like, look at all the enemies we had to avoid as we went up through the farmlands. And we come to the marshlands and there's been not really that much. Honestly. Oh, gonna take... Oh, no full damage. I'm surprised. Gonna see if it... Ring the dinner bell a little bit. Whether we could... Get an enemy spotted. There we go. That's what we needed. Oh, you're above, I think. Maybe? No, you're definitely inside of the bunker. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is the entrance I normally come out of. And I know lynxes love to be along the front here, along this area. I purposely spawn here sometimes just to farm the lynxes, just for some XP. Yep, you can hear them. Come on, bring your asses up here. Oh, there's a wolf there too, actually. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Not a lot of damage. Not as much as I want to be doing anyway. Sprinting's disabled again, of course it is. Is that one there? Oh, that's the bike thing, isn't it? Ah. The incumbent sucks ass. Wow! Didn't give me bunker barcode. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Will you? Maybe the lynxes aren't programmed to... yep. I just think the lynxes don't give them for some reason. Because they're not set up to give them because of... They just weren't programmed to do it. Alright, let's have a look in here. This is also a good place if you want to farm attachments. Get it all. It's going to give me exactly what I need. There we go. Now we can get in. Well, let's save that Magnus for big boys, because I still feels a little weak. Maybe it's because of the HP ammo instead of the 44... Oh, or the FMJ ammo. Screw you! How do these shots miss? It's out of curiosity. I feel like some of those shots should definitely hit and they just completely whiff. Alright, let's head down. I saw that there was a box up there, by the way. I did see that. That's above. Look around the room for information about the broken generator. Generator broke again. I'm off to the auxiliary power room to turn on the backup diesel generator. Don't touch anything until I'm back. Alright, guess we just gotta go back up top, yeah? You can hear the hunter. Alright, let's switch to FMJ. Probably be worth my while. And then the next thing we can try and do is go and get the 5 crown Klausch, but that's all the way up here. So that's a run of either here across to there is probably the easiest. We'll just strip up the middle. Let's see for a second. There we go. Bang, bang. You wanna go, hunters? Ow! Oh my god. Get out of here, man. No, 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 no. I mean, it'll be interesting trying to fight the other tougher ones with this. I wish it could have a bigger magazine. Boom, boom, boom. Got that power restored. Now we need to locate and interact with the warboard. And get some of this stuff off of us so we can actually sprint, because at the moment I can't sprint and haven't been able to for a little while now, which has been quite an issue. Well, like I think we did well. we are able to unlock a new bunker. So we can teleport to it later when we need to. We were able to go and get the 5 crown with the 5 crown scope, which looks very nice, and will definitely aid us in our adventures of trying not to absolutely get crapped on while we're doing these missions. I'm still pretty concerned about this because it's not the strongest thing in the world, but you know. But hey, what can you do, right? We got this place. This is nice because everything's so convenient and close. So I also like this one. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to have to scrap a bunch of this stuff off camera because we're actually starting to fill up quite a bit already. Which is always a good thing, but at the same time, like, a little much. Pulse rounds. Really halve that. Do this, do this. So many dual purpose rounds, my dudes. We're down to 50 weight. That Magnus there can probably go for now. I'm thinking about having it so I can swap between 2 and then reload them both type thing. Of course, it would be better if we can get 2 5 crowns to do that, but for now it might do. Any enemies in here? Nope. Cool. Warboard.
This is Östertörn 2. We still have a broken car by the Östertörn bridge and queue at the standstill, trying to get people to return to their evacuation sites. Over. Hermelinen, we have incoming fire from the south. Confirmed visual now. It's... Oh my god. What the Bloomberg! Position right! HCDP grenade! Fire! Fire! Hermelinen, we're taking cover in the forest near the south end of the bridge. We have incoming fire. Multiple...
Confirmed, Squadron. We have incoming fire at the eastern gate. We are returning fire. Please advise our readiness is inadequate. Most of the battalion has yet to report in. We now have hostiles from the south range as well. Identification unknown. It looks like some kind of unmanned machine combatants. They have reached the radio mast. We can't hold them off.
And rip. Alright. Cool. So, anyway, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys and girls liked it, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more Generation Zero in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Alright, peace!